Okay, let's talk about something that is incredibly stressful, your security deposit. You've moved out, you're waiting for that check to come in the mail, and then, boom, you get that letter from your landlord. If that's you right now, don't panic. We're going to walk through exactly what you need to do right now to protect your money as a tenant in Florida.
So, you've got that notice in your hand. Your landlord is saying they're keeping some or maybe even all of your deposit. And yeah, it is so frustrating. But listen up, because the most important thing to understand is that this letter just started a clock, a very serious one. What you do next and how fast you do it is absolutely critical.
And what's the magic number? It's 15, just 15 days. And let me be super clear, this is not some friendly suggestion from your landlord. Nope, this is a hard, non-negotiable deadline baked right into Florida law. It's probably the single most important number you need to remember in this whole ordeal. And that clock, it started ticking the second you got that notice.
All right, the 15-day deadline, and why this is the most important number. So you're probably asking, why all the drama about 15 days? Well, it's because everything, and I mean everything, hinges on what you do inside this little window of time. It is literally the key to getting your deposit back.
Okay, so that piece of paper you got, it's not just a casual, hey, here's what I'm charging you for. It's a real, formal, legal document. It's called the landlord's claim notice, and its whole purpose, its only purpose really, is to kick off that 15-day countdown for you to fight back formally, and it absolutely has to be in writing.
And look, this is not just some made-up rule from your apartment complex's handbook. This deadline comes straight from the state of Florida. It's right there in Florida Statute 83.49. That means it has the full force of the law behind it, and you've got to take it just as seriously.
And the law doesn't mess around here. It's pretty brutal, honestly. The translation is this: if you do not respond in writing and on time, you have effectively agreed to whatever they want to charge you. Let that sink in for a second. Your silence is legally considered agreement. You literally give up your right to fight for your money back. Wow. Next up, normal wear and tear. This is all about what your landlord can, and more importantly, can't charge you for. Okay? So now you get how urgent this is. But what are you actually going to say in your objection? What's your legal argument? Well, 9 times out of 10, it's all going to come down to this one simple phrase: normal wear and tear. So, what's the difference? This is super important. On one side, you've got normal wear and tear. Think about it, tiny little scuff marks on the wall from living there for 2 years. Maybe the carpet is a little worn in the main walkway. That's just life. Your landlord cannot legally make you pay for that. But on the other side, actual damages. We're talking about a big old hole in the wall. That's not just living in a place, that's damage. And yeah, they can potentially charge you for that. And here's the bottom line, the thing you have to remember. You have a legal right to object to any of those charges for normal wear and tear. So if you're looking at that list from your landlord and you see stuff like paint touch-up or carpet cleaning after you've lived there for years, the law is on your side. You can, and you absolutely should, object and demand that money back. Okay, let's get practical. Let's talk about your 3-step action plan. This is how to legally protect your deposit. So we've talked about the why, now let's talk about the how. We're going to take all this legal stuff and boil it down into a super simple 3-step plan you can start working on, like today. It really is this easy. Step 1, gather your proof. Step 2, write your objection. And step 3, send it by certified mail. That's the whole shebang. You follow these 3 steps and you're on the right path. So let's dig into each one.
First up, step 1, gather your proof. Seriously, before you even think about writing anything, you need to go on a treasure hunt. Find those photos and videos you took when you moved in, and hopefully you took some when you moved out too. This is your secret weapon. This documentation is your strongest evidence, bar none. It's the story of what that apartment really looked like.
All right, step 2, write your objection. Once you have your proof ready, it's time to actually write the letter. And I'm gonna sound like a broken record here, but I have to. Remember that 15-day clock. It started the day you got that notice. So this isn't something you can put off until the weekend. You gotta make this a priority.
And hey, don't get intimidated. You don't have to be a lawyer to write this thing. Check out this example. It's perfect. I object to the $150 deduction for scuff marks on the hallway wall. These are considered normal wear and tear. Please return this portion of the deposit. See? Simple. Direct. You state the charge you disagree with, you give the magic reason, normal wear and tear, and you clearly ask for your money back. That's it.
Okay, last step, and please do not skip this one. It's certified mail with a return receipt requested. What is that? It's basically the post office's official, trackable way to send something important. Think of it like this. You're paying a few extra bucks to get a legal receipt that proves you sent it and they got it.
And why is this so absolutely crucial? Because it's your ironclad proof. The landlord can't pull oh, I never got your letter, or you sent it too late. No way. You will have a legal receipt from the United States Postal Service in your hand that proves you sent it on time. It completely shuts down that argument.
All right, let's wrap this all up. Let's talk about protecting your rights with your final checklist. Let's just quickly recap everything to make sure you're good to go.
It really boils down to a simple formula. Your evidence, your photos, plus your written objection, plus sending it by certified mail, what does that equal? It equals your deposit being protected. That's the equation for success right there. It's really that straightforward.
So, the clock is ticking right now. You know what you need to do, you have the 3 simple steps, and you know the law is on your side. The only question left is, are you ready to go claim what's yours?